There's a truth people rarely notice about connection. It isn't built through perfection, looks, or clever charm. It's built through presence. You don't need the perfect line, the perfect timing, or the perfect version of yourself to make someone feel close to you. What actually creates closeness is intention, awareness, and the courage to be real. If you want to create a meaningful bond with a female friend, or anyone, in just 3 minutes, it starts with redirecting your attention. Stop trying to impress her. Start trying to understand her. Real connection doesn't come from talking the most. It comes from listening the deepest. When you offer someone your eyes, your silence, your attention, your empathy, you communicate something rare. I actually see you. And in a world drowning in distraction, that's magnetic. The first minute is presence. Put your phone aside. Look her in the eyes. Let your body language say, "You have my full attention." Presence is where trust begins. The second minute is curiosity. Ask a question that makes her reflect, not about facts, but about her inner world. What's been inspiring you lately? Or what's been weighing on your mind these days? Simple questions that open real doors, and the key is listening, truly listening, without rushing to insert your own story. The third minute is authenticity. Don't polish yourself to look perfect. Be honest. Vulnerability isn't weakness. It's connection in motion. When you're comfortable being genuine, you invite her to do the same. And that's when a normal interaction becomes something meaningful. Not because you pushed it, but because you allowed it. Connection isn't measured by the clock. It's measured by depth. You can spend hours with someone and never touch their heart, or share 3 minutes that leave a lasting warmth, trust, and respect. Presence is the beginning of every meaningful relationship. In a world full of noise, notifications, and divided attention, presence is rare. Yet it carries more weight than any perfect line ever could. When you give someone your full attention, you're not just hearing with your ears, you're hearing with your eyes, your silence, your posture, your energy. Presence says, without needing to speak, "You matter right now." To be present is to pause everything else, the assumptions, the internal noise, the urge to respond, and truly see the person in front of you. It's not waiting for your turn to talk. It's being genuinely curious about what's being shared. Presence is both discipline and respect. It transforms ordinary conversation into a moment of real connection. Most people want attention, but what their heart actually longs for is presence. Attention can be shallow. Presence is profound. Attention is temporary. Presence leaves an imprint. When someone feels that you are fully there, not judging, not drifting, their guard softens and their heart opens. That's when trust begins. Practicing presence takes awareness. Put the phone away. Maintain eye contact. Let your mind slow down enough to notice not only the words, but the tone, the pauses, the emotion behind them. That's how you create a space where honesty feels safe. Real connection comes from the quality of attention, not the quantity of time. 3 minutes of real presence can achieve more than hours of distracted conversation. And when you master presence, you unlock a level of connection that feels natural, intimate, and unforgettable. Curiosity is the silent bridge between two hearts. It turns small talk into meaningful exchange, and strangers into understanding. When you approach someone with genuine curiosity, you're saying, "I want to know who you really are." It's not about filling silence. It's about exploring humanity. True curiosity comes from empathy, not interrogation. It's about interest, not intrusion. When speaking to a woman, curiosity shows in the questions you ask, the patience you hold, and the way you listen. Most people speak to be noticed. Few speak to understand. Trust forms when you stop assuming and start discovering. Ask questions that invite reflection, questions that reveal her inner world, not just surface details. What makes you feel alive these days? What's been resting on your heart recently? Simple questions, yet powerful, because they show you care about her essence, not her image. Curiosity requires patience. It's not about jumping to the next topic or bringing it back to yourself. It's about giving her space to unfold, allowing silence and listening without judgment. That's when someone feels safe enough to reveal what truly matters to them. When someone feels understood, they feel valued. And feeling valued is what creates emotional closeness. Curiosity turns ordinary moments into meaningful ones. It breaks walls, builds intimacy, and reveals shared humanity. If you want to connect deeply in minutes, let go of impressing and embrace learning. Ask, listen, reflect, care. Curiosity is empathy in motion. Authenticity is the soul of real connection. It's choosing to show up unfiltered, imperfect, and honest. Most people waste energy trying to sound impressive, rehearsing what to say, or hiding behind polished confidence. But what truly draws people in isn't perfection. It's truth. When you stop performing and start being real, you create space for honesty on both sides. Authenticity is the root of trust. It's not oversharing. It's alignment. Your words matching your intentions. If something genuinely moves you, say it. If you don't know something, admit it. Vulnerability isn't fragility. It's courageous clarity. When she senses that your presence, your questions, your silence come from a sincere place, she relaxes. People can feel when someone is real. Authenticity lowers defenses because it tells the other person, you don't have to pretend here. Being authentic also means consistency. Your actions match your intentions. That's what builds long-term trust, respect, and emotional gravity. In a world obsessed with image, being real is a rare act of strength. Authenticity doesn't just attract, it reassures, it stabilizes, it heals. Because deep down, everyone wants the same thing, to be valued for who they are, not who they pretend to be. Depth isn't measured by time, it's measured by honesty. You can know someone for years and never connect, or share 3 minutes of sincerity and feel an inexplicable closeness. True depth forms when presence, curiosity, and authenticity intersect. That's when superficial conversation becomes soulful. That's when the focus shifts from the surface to what truly matters: feelings, passions, fears, values. You create depth when both people drop the performance and meet as humans. That's how trust grows naturally. We live in a world addicted to more. More messages, more talking, more noise. But the heart doesn't crave more. It craves real. A few sincere words can mean more than thousands spoken without intention. When you offer presence, listen with curiosity, and speak with authenticity, you create a moment that stays. Depth isn't about trying harder. It's about seeing deeper. It's noticing subtle emotions, tones, expressions, the details that hold the heartbeat of connection. In just 3 intentional minutes, you can create an impression that lasts. Depth doesn't demand time. It demands truth. Connection is never about technique. It's about sincerity. It's about showing up fully, asking with curiosity, responding with honesty, and choosing depth over duration. When your goal shifts from impressing to understanding, you create a bond time alone cannot manufacture. Real relationships grow from moments, not milestones. They're built through presence, curiosity, authenticity, and respect. A few intentional minutes can make someone feel valued, and moments like that change both people. So never underestimate a genuine exchange. In a disconnected world, your presence becomes grounding. Your curiosity opens doors. Your authenticity becomes an invitation to trust. Depth isn't about how long you've known someone. It's about how real you're willing to be. And sometimes, the most meaningful connections begin in just 3 minutes. If you're still here at the end of this video, write, "I finished the lesson" in the comments, so I know who stayed through the entire message. Don't forget to subscribe for more. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.